Alright, so we have some information on the brand new version 4.16. That is right. We're getting version 4.16 incoming. We do have some new things within 4.16 to acknowledge. One is the name change, and two is Peton Battle. And those are pretty much the only things. And three is the coins, but otherwise, and stacking. So there are four things coming into them. So starting off, we have the name change. I believe this is the first one right here. According to Air Dokkan, and I'm going off from what he said. Big shout out to Air Dokkan for all the extra little translations. He says, for the name change, you can use two characters with the same name in the same team, which makes sense. But I think the only thing that cannot happen when you put them in the same team is that they cannot link, and that makes sense according to Gresh. Let me see if I can actually pull it up right here. So Gresh is saying that same name characters will not be able to link up, so it looks like you won't be able to use the same name characters together in certain stages such as ECAs, which makes sense because that's the point of ECAs. But I think this is definitely a damn good change considering the amount of things that we have already out, but it does work. But I am pretty excited for it. I do like the fact that you can actually just link up, I don't know, multiple UI Gokus in the same freaking team and just have them ball out one after another in certain rotations. Think of it that way. But it is actually really cool to see them implementing it in the next update. Second thing is going to be, let me see if I can actually just switch it over. It is Peton Battle. I don't know which one is Peton Battle. Maybe not. It might be one of. I think it might be. I don't think it's. I don't know which one it is, but Peton Battle is actually notified in this version. It says Peton Battle says you can get various items thanks to the chibi style characters. Pretty cool. I do like the Chibi LR Prime Battle Goku, which is cool. But apparently it's very similar to, or it's almost exactly the same as adventures in Legends. So if you guys don't know how adventures work in Legends, or adventure mode, is essentially you put characters in a some sort of mission, so I would say, and then after a certain amount of time has elapsed, it automatically gives you rewards. This is sort of exactly the same as Legends. Let me put that out there. It's sort of exactly the same as Legends, but it is pretty cool that they're copying Legends by all means. Another thing to note is that we do have more. And let me show you what the same team looks like. This is what it actually looks like. Makes sense. They all won't link up together, which sucks, but at least you can have them on the same team. This is another thing. You can trade in SSR units for coins. Now, there are certain conditions. One, any character that is obtained prior to 4.16. That means before 4.16 comes out, you will not be able to use those characters obtained, that includes SSRs I'm assuming, and trade them for coins. And I'm assuming it's only for SSRs because that is what they're mostly going on for. Any units after 4.6 obtained after 4.16 can be used to trade in coins. So if you obtain characters from the legendary summon banners, you'll be able to trade them in for yellow coins. Vice versa, if you obtain them through Dokkan Festival banners, then you'll be able to obtain them. You'll be able to trade for red coins, and then so forth. I do like this because one thing's for sure, there will be a time when if I ever, completely max out a unit and I consistently get copies of them, I won't have the ability to actually keep them, and therefore I have to trade them in. This is the good system. This is kind of like sort of a pity system, I would say, because you're still getting units from the red, yellow, or blue coin shop. I do like it, but this will definitely this will probably be really good for whales, mini whales exactly, but not megalodon whales like truth. But this will definitely work. This definitely works, and I do like it. Next up, stacking. Now, if you have this, actually does help a lot in terms of block space, because one thing's for sure, I do not want to see multiple characters spread out through the entire freaking box and say, oh my god, I pulled this X amount of copies. This makes it a lot easier for you to tell how many copies you actually pulled based on this. So let's say you have, I don't know, let's just say they have this example. Let's say you have 10 SSR Prime Battle Gokus. This little number 10 right there, this will tell you that you have that X amount of copies within your box. So it makes it a lot easier for you to tell, oh, I have this amount of copies, which, by the way, is also kind of annoying for whales as well, because they'll be like, oh my god, I pulled 40 amount of these units, but I only pulled one. Oh, it's all that kind of stuff, and I do like that change. It's just that it's going to be very annoying for whales. One thing's for sure, I really think this update is going to be kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But, that's also one thing. Let me see if there's anything else that has been mentioned. So, if I just go over to here, you could get various items next to these chibi style characters. You could use two characters with the same name in the same team. By beating certain conditions, you'll be able to exchange SSRs for coins in the Baba shop. So the coins will be obtainable through the Baba shop. I'm assuming there's gonna be some special section in the Baba shop that will allow you to exchange those characters. So I'm not sure how they will actually break it down, since there's like loads and hundreds of characters in there, unless they do something. But this is actually kind of cool. But also considering that they won't be able to link up is a good thing, because what would happen if the same character that you have in your team, what happens if they transform? Do the transformed state characters actually still link with the character? I honestly have no idea. I want to see how that works. So when that update comes out, I'll have to test it out and see how it works. But for now, I think this is fine. I think this is considered fine. Let's just go over to global, because global has an update on it, I believe. I haven't checked it out truly. So 4.14.3. Okay, this is one of those updates. So if you guys don't know, this update came out on December, so about a few months ago. This basically updates the summoning animations for the summoning screen. So if you go into here, this is basically sort of similar to the LR summoning, except it's going to say Dokkan Festival featured instead of LR. And then once you go into the summoning results screen, it'll show that it's an actual Dokkan Fest unit. But then it'll also change the animation for an LR. So the LR will have a rainbow border instead of a regular border like the Dokkan Festival unit. They've also optimized the mission pages so that you can tell how much you completed based on fraction instead of percentage, which is stupid, which was a little hard, but I don't mind it at all. And they've also optimized some transformations involving characters that go into giant form, so now you can check what they look like, what they do based on their giant forms as well. The passive skill descriptions of characters who can perform giant transformation will be adjusted along with the implementation of this feature. Please check the announcements blah 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 about 4.14.3. Please note that any suspended game will be lost and cannot be resumed after 4.14.3. And it just happened, I believe, right after this. But I also heard there's going to be emergency maintenance. It's just global being global. I don't blame you guys for having to struggle with maintenance, because I've already seen memes of maintenance from Carrie. Come on. really. But to be honest, I like the 4.16 update. It is very nice to see a chibi style of LR Prime Goku. But tell me what you guys think about the update. Do you guys think this is a good change for Global? Do you guys think this is worth waiting until the 4.16 comes out so that you can get red coins, blue coins, or yellow coins? Tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.